A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this to Samuel. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's with the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Escapes, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing from the gun. Flush down out to his left. He's running for it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Moody knocks it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, Britton Covey. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Hurts now from the gun. He's looking deep once again. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
No touch, sir.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, you're making your coordinator a little bit nervous, man. When you take a sack down in this area of the field, you are playing with absolute fire. And you know what else? Kind of light a fuse on that other side and that defense, too.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And the 49ers are set up quite well for their next possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Motioning him from the slot right. Pretty throwing here on 1st. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete.
Yeah, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away. Saves a potential completion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. On the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already. These defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way a lot more. Join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense. That's caught by A.J. Brown. He touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st. And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. And he fakes the spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd down and 5. From the 34. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Purdy to throw. Chased down. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I just hear the sound. But not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. He'll start from the 39. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now lead by 10. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my, that's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line.
Kicking team.
So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41. Purdy looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 3 now. From the 48. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say... in the Joes, I think that's about the X. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And that's good for a gain of 5. Milton Williams making the stop. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He
was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half, and you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Stays upright. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. Throwing it deep off his back foot. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's trying another one deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 30. Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. They're trying something here. They fake the spike. Escapes out to the left. And the fake spike works. They fool the defense, and he reaches the end zone for a touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning from the 18-yard line. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And he could have a free play here. Knocked down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 1st down.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. On the counter, McCaffrey. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's 2nd and 5. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun is Purdy. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. First down throwing for Hurts. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. This one finds Goddard. He's got to gain a 6 there. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. First and 10, here's Hurts. That one's incomplete over the middle. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Hurts throwing again. This is brought in at the 15. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And wait, what's this? They fake the spike. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a short gain. We're at halftime here in Philadelphia. And the Eagles have soared to a lead at the break. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Eagles were led in the first half by their dynamic quarterback, Jalen Hurts. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Covey now to return this. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. A play fake now hurts to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Return starts from the 16. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's brought in by Jennings. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Purdy setting up that play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down throw by Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Play action now with Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. Oh, the football's loose. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, Purdy. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And that lowers the lead to 21.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
No touch it. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
Great.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Still on his feet. And this time they're going to get there, and
His decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
gets himself, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Not sure what else you want this quarterback to do, Kate. Broke through defenders, scrambling, buying time, doing all he can, yet nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, that's the hardest this defense has worked for a sack in a long time, and he did take a little out of their legs.
That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they're going to be set up in great position to begin their drive. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Purdy throwing here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Go!
Throwing from the gun. Avoids the sack. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Now Purdy. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Moody knocks it through, and it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
He's happy to bring them 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Kickoff taken at the 3. First and 10. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be delay of game.
Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's first and 15 after the penalty. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And this is a huge loss on the play. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance.
Delay of game. Offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. Running it after the penalty. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill.
Yep.
This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the safety, Brock, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Purdy on first down. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. This might be a free play for him. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still third down.
Now, the call helps, but still a third down to figure out now.
Let's go. Alert! Alert!
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Throw caught by his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They've got first down from the 31.
No touch that.
Hurts now from the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Great, set.
From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
Great, set. No touch.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch the lead to 23. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a doesn't make it beyond the line. So it's second down coming up.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Purdy to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on two sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the sixth team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
Here he is on third and long. He's on the move. Now here he goes. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to get the football inside the enemy 40. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
On second down, here's Barkley. Broke through the tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The 49ers in a nickel set. Third down coming. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And the 49ers will take over deep on their own side. Another drive coming up for this offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They're out and set, first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now it's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 6 now. Gets him on the in route. And he's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Eagles get to it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. 2 plays ago, if we had seriously mentioned a safety partner, we'd have been laughed out of this booth, right?
Well, they say things move fast in the NFL, huh?
A couple of back-to-back sacks, losses like that, really opens us up to possibilities we weren't expecting.
Yeah, not all those possibilities are good, Kate, unless you're that defense that just dropped 2 points on the scoreboard.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
No touch, sir.
They go to Barkley again. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Has a man. It's Brown. Again, he's got room. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles running them out of the building. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Purdy throwing here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it at the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So beneath the chorus of fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles. And if we're honest, Brock, you and I could have been making dinner plans well before this one wrapped. An absolute show of force to win this one by the margin they did. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.